What's up, Falcons Nation, NFL fans? It's your boy Ju coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'd like to give you guys some NFL news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Ju Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Ju Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Ju Talk Sports membership, you can hit the join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in NFL news, Aaron Donald, defensive tackle for the LA Rams, has called it a career. He did actually retire. He will be retiring from the NFL this offseason. And Aaron Donald is one of those guys that will be a first ballot Hall of Famer, arguably the best defensive player of our generation. I've seen guys like J.J. Watt, who I put in that same category. I got to see guys that have dominated the game on the defensive side of the ball, like a Ray Lewis. And I put him right up there in that category with the Ed Reeds, the Brian Urlachers, the guys that changed the game on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not too sure if he's the greatest defensive player of all time, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch guys like Lawrence Taylor. That was before my time. I have seen, of course, different clips and things of Lawrence Taylor, but I wasn't able to actually see those guys play in live games like I was able to see Aaron Donald. So Aaron Donald is one of those guys that I definitely think changed the game, especially from that defensive tackle position and playing on that defensive line. For him to get 20 and a half sacks in the season, which was his best season of his career. The most sacks he's had in one season from that interior position is mind-boggling. But he definitely is one of the greatest defensive players of all time. Definitely one of those guys that changed the game. He is one of those guys that won a Super Bowl with the LA Rams, also went to 10 Pro Bowls and made 8 All-Pros. So he's one of those guys, when it's all said and done, will walk right into Canton as a first ballot Hall of Famer. But one of those guys that did it at a really high level, had over 111 sacks in his career. So definitely one of those guys that's an all-decade player, one of those guys that is one of the best defensive linemen of all time. And you guys know that I'm big on the trenches and guys that play on the defensive line. And he definitely is arguably the greatest defensive lineman of all time, right up there with the Lawrence Taylors, right up there with those great players. So shouts out to Aaron Donald, a guy that's only 32 years old. So he's definitely leaving on a high note or at his peak. I do believe he still has a lot left in the tank, but he decided that he wants to move on and, venture out and do other things with his life. But I definitely enjoyed watching him play in the NFL. Definitely think that he was one of those guys that was a game wrecker when teams went to game plan for the LA Rams, and when he started off originally with the St. Louis Rams. Number 99, Aaron Donald, was one of those guys that you had the game plan for. You had to double and triple team him because he was one of those guys that would wreck the game just with his mere strength, his ability to use his hands and things of that nature, violent hands, to get to the quarterback. His short area quickness, one of the faster, stronger guys in the league. So I definitely wish Aaron Donald nothing but the best on his retirement. Definitely think, like I mentioned, that he will be one of those guys as a first ballot Hall of Famer and will be argued for years to come as was he the best defensive player of all time. But with that being said, you guys give me your thoughts on Aaron Donald, calling it a career. Hats off to him and his family. I do, I did enjoy seeing him play in the league and wish him and his family nothing but the best in his next endeavors. But with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. So as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy. I'll holler at you guys. Peace.